better. First question, who's having a good day so far? Yeah? Alright. Second question, who's hungry?
I am.
Alright, good news is I got all-you-can-eat barbecue ribs and chicken waiting for you at the island.
Ooh, that's a
Before
big
you get
one.
started all the fun stuff, I do have to go with the safety announcements first, right? Once you look up above your heads in these racks, you notice all those orange blocks. Those are your life jackets. In the event of an emergency, go ahead and pull one down and put it on. Otherwise, please do not
It's a
touch
big
your tank with
house.
them.
Is it a big
Also, on every
house?
deck, we do have fire extinguishers and fire hoses. Please do not touch your tank with those either. Those are for uniform train crew only. Now,
Hi,
there are some
Michael.
other rules you
Good.
have to follow aboard, such as we are a fixed seated vessel.
How are you?
That does mean we are to remain seated at all points in times during the cruise, just like an airplane. However,
Hi.
if you would like to quickly stand up, take a photo, go use the restroom, go back to the
Hi,
bar,
how are
you are
you?
more than welcome to, just don't be standing up for too long. Now, this next one is a very strict one. We are a non-smoking vessel.
No
That
smoking.
does include cigarettes, e-cigarettes, vapes, cigars, and Colorado cigarettes.
I know they're expensive
Uh-huh.
houses.
Listen, if you roll it alone, leave it at home. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Your
Now,
houses.
I do want to go over our crew today. Up above me right here spinning the wheel, you have Captain Seaton. Give a big round of applause to Captain Seaton. He's got a very hard job.
Definitely.
Also on deck, you do have two uniformed deckhands. That will be Chris and Melissa. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to flag one of them down. They're more than happy to help. My name is Nick, and I'll be your host and commentator this evening.
Oh, it's busy.
Now,
It's been busy
all those names I
Sunday.
just mentioned, forget them. We don't matter. Why is that? There's only two people aboard this boat who truly
It's
do
a
matter.
busy
They're
Sunday
gonna be located
for
at
me.
the back of the
I went to
second deck. Give a
Miami
huge round of
Sea
applause to your
Aquarium,
bartenders, you have
and after that we
Parker
go
and
here.
Riley. Definitely sounds like some of you
It's a
have met
busy
already.
day.
That's good.
A busy
Because,
week
the more
also.
time you go
That's why I
visit
didn't go
the
any
boat,
live
the
for
funnier
past
rides
few.
we'll get. All
It's a
right?
week
Trust
now.
me. Now, who's ready to start talking about all the rich people?
And that was
Right?
good.
Yeah? All right.
Have fun with the
Starting up here on the
dolphins.
right hand side, gray house, blue awnings, big green lawn. This house used to belong to a very famous family back in the day with the name the Vanderbilts.
The
Ah.
one on the right.
Specifically, Gloria Vanderbilt, the poor little rich girl. However, I think most of us are going to be more familiar with her son, Mr. Anderson Cooper, the host of CNN. Yes, that is Anderson Cooper's childhood home. He grew up in that house, running around in that
Yep.
yard.
It's
And we used to see him all the time back in the day, but little did we realize he was going to grow up to be the very famous Anderson Cooper, host of CNN. But that is
That's a
his
big
childhood
house
home.
over there.
Now, one thing I do want to point out that you're going to notice throughout this trip, all these red and green signs sticking up out of the water, all right? Those are our channel markers. They tell our captains here on the water where to go and where not to go. And we can sit to the right-hand side, or we can take a left.
That one is orange.
If we start to the right-hand side, we go straight to downtown Fort Lauderdale. Well, if we went to the left, in about 3 hours,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah.
hit Bayside Marketplace, Miami.
Yeah.
6 hours after Miami, we then hit Key West. Anybody want to go to Key West? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Continue past Key West another 8.5 hours, we then hit Cuba. Alright?
Wow.
And if we continue past Cuba another 2.5 hours, we then hit. No, not Dominica, not Jamaica either. Jail.
Oh.
So, we're going to sit to the right hand side here, going to downtown
Go
Fort
to
Lauderdale.
jail.
We're not going to go that way. Now, come up here on the left
It's a
hand
little
side, though,
cooler
this is
today.
beautiful house
It's
on
not
this
that too
right
hot.
floors. Belongs to a man named
This is
Bruce
beautiful
Pavic
house.
Panic
Look at the
Laboratories.
house.
Cool thing about Bruce, he spent
Oh my
8
gosh.
years building this house. Technically, the house only took 3 years. The
3
additional
years,
5
wow.
years owns that first floor. Every tan white stripe you see there is a hand-carved layer of Tarentine stone
Look at that
carved by a
house.
single stonemason out of a quarry in Rome, Italy. Shipped all the way over here, put them on the walls. The result is stunningly beautiful and unique house. By far one of my favorite we pass on the trip.
Wow.
Now, folks, this next house I do have to talk about
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit quieter, so listen up, alright? Coming up here on the left-hand side, you can see an olive green house. It's going to have the 2 mint blue boats, the American flag and the Michigan flag. Now, the reason I have to talk about that house quieter is because it belongs to South Florida's biggest and richest drug dealer.
Oh, drug deal. Oh, what?
Serious.
Who's could it
Now, I
be?
know that because I did have to stop by this morning and pick up a couple things. It's the CEO of Walgreens.
Oh,
Remember,
you
this
live
is the
here?
family tour. Get your head out of the gun, right? Legitimate drugs. CEO of Walgreens. Jumping over to the right-hand side, nice orange apricot-colored house. That belongs to a man named Herbert Cole. You might recognize that last name as in Coles with a K, as in department stores. Raise your hand, who here has Coles cash? Because if you do, he's got your cash. Sorry. Now, sticking to the right-hand side, this big yellow house with a green trim, this house and the following two houses after it were all purchased by a man named Wayne Huizinga and given to his family members as gifts. Yes. That yellow one with the green trim was purchased for his daughter, Pamela. Right after that went for sale, and that was purchased for his sister, Bonnie, and her husband, Hudson. And then right after that is going to be a house with a multicolored tile bell roof, diamonds on the seawall, gazebo at the back. That was purchased for his nephew, Stephen Hudson. Now, who exactly is this Wayne Huizinga guy, and why is he buying all these homes? Well, you see, Wayne Huizinga was our local billionaire. He was the only man in history to build not one, not two, but 3 Fortune 500 companies from the ground up. The first one, Auto Nation, the largest chain of car dealerships in the U.S. with over 480 dealerships nationwide.
Wow.
Number 2, and it's still one of the most profitable companies in the world today, Waste Management. Yeah. And the third one, and my personal favorite was, keyword was, Blockbuster Video. We all know how that went. We see, Wayne Huizinga, Blockbuster did fantastic. That's because Wayne Huizinga sold Blockbuster to a company called Viacom for $8.7 billion with a B.
That's a lot of money.
Hold on. 9 months before Netflix was released.
Oh, so this one is having a
also,
party.
right inside, you'll notice Spirit Airlines newest terminal.
Hi.
Kidding, that's a house. Big wave on the left-hand side.
Hello.
Now, you see how they're waving back? That means they don't own the boat.
They say hi.
Sorry, but that's how it works. So anytime you see them, they're like, whoa, they definitely don't own the boat, all right? Now, as we're working our way forward here, we are on approach to Wayne Huizinga's 7-home estate. Yes, 7 single-family properties combined all into one. Yes. Starting off here with the very, very first one as we approach, again on the left-hand side. Let's give you the kind of yellowish-orange house. It's got the swing set and the tree right in front.
This one.
That is the mother-in-law's. How do I know that? Get a good look at the property, right? It's the furthest away from the main home. That's how I know it's the mother-in-law's. The little greenhouse right next to it was originally built for Wayne's 90-pound German Shepherd.
Wow.
Yes, that was his dog's house. Notice how the dog's house is closer than the mother-in-law's.
Oh.
Right? Get it?
That's
Also,
a beautiful
if you're on the
house.
You'll notice this beautiful, ornate, 3-tier bell tower. First floor is a dining nook. Second story is a hot tub.
Look at
And
this.
The third story is a functioning
That's
section
so
of the bell
beautiful.
tower.
Look at that.
All of which is surrounded by a lazy
Oh my
river and an
God.
infinity pool.
I'm gonna have one like that.
Take note of the gold scroll work, right? That is all real.
That's a big
24
house.
karat inlay gold.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
all
what?
that gold scroll work.
With the gold over there?
Now, don't be fooled by how flashy and showy Wayne Huizinga was. He was actually a fantastic person. One of the coolest things he did right before he passed away 8 years ago is he decided to sell this house. And he sold the house at auction for $36 million. Every penny that is sold,
I see a
he
big
donated it all to his favorite 6 South Florida charities. He's a very, very giving guy, as you'll come to learn. Now, just in case you're getting tired of me talking about Wayne Huizinga, coming up in front of us and around the left-hand side is another very giving guy, as you'll come to learn. Now, just in case you're getting tired of me talking about Wayne Huizinga, coming up in front of us and around the left-hand side is another Huizinga property we like to call the Harry Potter house.
Oh, the Harry Potter.
Yeah, look at a straight-up movie.
That's beautiful.
Now here's the thing. Wayne Huizinga never really cared for Harry Potter. However, his favorite niece Holly was a huge fan. So, Wayne Huizinga went up to Universal Studios, and the creators of Harry Potter world, commissioned them to come down here and design and build him that house. He then gave that house to his niece Holly as a $22 million starter home as her wedding present.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wedding
So let me ask you
present.
something. What did you get when you got married?
Nothing.
John? Right, there you go. That's pretty good. I got crock pot and mother.
What did you guys get when you got married?
Crock pot still works though, right?
What did you guys get?
Come up here on the left-hand side, White House, Black Awnings, the 2 flags and 5 pole. You might recognize that house from the remake movie of Cape Fear featuring Nick
This-
Nolte and Robert De Niro.
This house.
Now the reason it was filmed down here is because at the time of filming, Nick Nolte was a resident of Fort Lauderdale. However, he was also on house arrest for drinking and driving
Yes,
too many times,
beautiful.
and they had to move the filming down to him to accommodate, so they didn't film up in North Carolina on the Cape Fear River. Yeah, let's cut off the jungle clean. That's a brilliant idea. For anyone who couldn't see this boat right in front of us, decided it'd be a great idea to cut right in front of us. The big steel boat. Brilliant. Folks, here on the right-hand side, this is my single favorite house on the entire trip. Why is this big white mansion my favorite? Well, that is my house. Oh, you don't believe me? What time is breakfast? Never, because it's not my house. I really wish it were. Taking donations. No. It's actually the most expensive Airbnb in the city of Fort Lauderdale. $42,000 a week. Yeah.
Wow.
Notice how it's empty. So take you to the right hand
This
side of this
one-
nice house.
Michael, you wanna buy? That one is for sale.
That house is known
House
for
is
one
for
thing
sale.
and one thing only. Before I
sale,
tell you
this
what
one.
that is, I have to ask one question.
Look at
Raise
that
your
house.
hand. Who here likes to cook? Yes, I got a lot of people like to
That
cook.
one is for sale.
Now, that house back there boasts the largest kitchen of any house in Broward County. Their kitchen is a staggering 2,350 square feet.
Wow.
For the kitchen itself.
Just the kitchen.
2,350 square foot kitchen. Yeah. Now, I know that may sound cool and all, but think about it. Imagine trying to cook in something that big. You're running all around just to cook food. Forget that. That is way too much work. I'm too lazy. I don't want to work for my food. So, no, forget that. I'm going to order it instead.
Oh, there's a sucker over there.
Now, come up here on the right-hand side. It's kind of this older style home with the curved archways. Now, this house used to be one of the original John Robert Powers Girls' School of Modeling. A lot of very famous models did go there back in the day, one of which being Cheryl Teagues. And the big white condo complex next door used to be the dorm rooms to the school. Now, obviously, it's no longer that. The house was sold off and now it's a privately owned residence. And this big condo complex is now actually condos and is no longer the dorm rooms to the school. But you can see just how big that school truly was back in the day. Big wave there on the left-hand side. Big wave. Hello, hello.
Hello.
That man waving right there, his name is Jim Noggle. He's actually the former mayor of Fort Lauderdale. Served 6 consecutive terms as mayor in the city of Fort Lauderdale, which is really, really cool.
That's, yeah, that's
Also, on the
beautiful.
left-hand
This is a
side,
brand new
again,
house.
Big wave, big wave. Hello,
Hi.
rich people. Hello.
Oh,
Rich
it's
people.
so cute.
I love your dogs. I really do love your dogs.
Oh, this way. Hey, no, oh. Oh my god. I thought he gonna jump.
Go flip. I guess they don't know that one. No, that's cute dogs. That's cute dogs. Anyways. As we're working our way forward,
Another
folks,
one
we're
over
leaving all the big houses, the mansions, the money, and we're bringing things back down to earth for a moment. Coming up here on the right-hand side,
Yeah, just the
big green building, all right? This is the Riverside Hotel. And the Riverside Hotel is the oldest hotel in the city of Fort Lauderdale,
Riverside.
built back in 1936. But the cool thing, they have never closed their doors to business since they opened up in 1936. Not even for hurricanes have they closed down. A lot of people wonder, like, wouldn't they want to evacuate? No. You see, this is actually one of Broward County's main hurricane shelters. So not only do they stay open, they get busier during your hurricanes. If you ever caught in a hurricane in South Florida, go to the Riverside Hotel, because they'll take care of you.
yeah.
Sticking to the right-hand side, coming up is this big, small white house with a green trim. That is the oldest still standing structure in Broward County, built back in 1901. It was built for Frank and Ivy Stradian. Now, back in the day, it was used as a trading post and a school for the local Seminole Indians. Frank was a trader of goods and Ivy was an English teacher. So the Seminole Indians would come down every day to do trading with Frank, there's English and Ivy, and then at the end of the day, cruise right back up the river to the village. Now, over the years, it's been a lot of different things.
Thank
With
you.
the post stop.
Oh, yeah, look at the crane. Did you say hi?
Over the years, it's been a lot of different things. There was a post office, convenience store,
How
medical
much this
facility.
one?
But today, it is a fantastic museum. If you'd like to learn more about the city of Fort Lauderdale, go to the Stranahan House Stranahan Museum. It is a wealth of history and knowledge, more than I can ever get into. So I would recommend checking it out.
All right.
Now, folks, as we're working our way forward here, right, we're approaching our very, very first drawbridge of the day.
What's
And I want to
this
start
one?
off by saying one thing, right? Our drawbridges here on the New River are what we call on-demand bridges. Meaning,
You
all
guys
our
okay
captain
there?
has to do is give a call on the radio to our bridge tender and request an opening. The bridge tender will say, absolutely, no problem. Give us just a moment and we'll get that
Really?
bridge
Yeah,
open
for
up
sure.
for you. That's exactly what's happening here. As you can see, we're
Sure,
pulling
it's
up
a lot
and
of
that
money
bridge
for
is
this one.
already going up. That's not just perfect timing, that is communication from our captain to the bridge tender. Now,
Oh,
I have a huge
the
favorite
drawbridge
asking
is up
about,
here. It's
right?
open.
It
We're
is
coming to the
traditional,
bridge. That's the
here on
bridge I
Riverboat
always
to
do every
say
day.
hello to our bridge tenders. The way this is going to work.
Oh, that's not this bridge.
On the right-hand side, as loud as you can,
Bridge is
I
up.
need everyone to shout, "Hello, Mr. Johnson." Right? On the right-hand side, on the count of three, "Hello, Mr. Johnson." Right? You have to be as loud as you can. Otherwise, if he doesn't hear you, you won't open the bridge for us on the way home. Those on the right-hand side window
That's
seat,
the-
as he passed by, give a big wave to the bridge tender when he passed through. All right?
That's the
Counting on you.
bridge.
Can you guys do it?
Yeah.
All right. Coming up in 1, 2, 3. Hello! Very good. Very good. Oh, look, you even do it back. That's awesome. Give a big wave. Give a big wave.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That means you heard you. For 200 people, that's really good, by the way. Fantastic.
Oh, what's this one? Look at that park
Now,
over there. It's
coming up here on the
already
left-hand side,
empty.
folks, this big pink
that
building
park?
right next to us, the big gray building. I did
Like-
point
like
out
that
the
one
oldest hotel. I do want to quickly point out the largest. This hotel is known for having exceptional room service,
Mr.
great
Johnson.
rooms,
That's
a ton of
the
amenities.
gate opener of
Located
the
right in the heart of
drawbridge.
downtown Fort Lauderdale on the water. It is one of the best places to stay at if you would like to see the city. I've actually had the pleasure of spending 3 nights there myself, and I found it really, really nice. Highly recommend you check it out if you would like to stay here. The name of that hotel is known as the Broward County Jail.
Oh,
Yeah. No, not a hotel, folks. That's in fact our jail. Now,
Jail?
the reason I
Which
started
one?
saying it's a hotel instead of a jail is because how much does it cost? Well, to get in free, to get out, that's a different story. Getting in, you can get it for free, and then getting out. That's a
big
little bit
bridge
different
is
story.
already. Thank you.
But no, the lesson to be learned, right? And the reason I started saying it's a hotel instead of a jail, if I came straight up here and said, "Hey, folks, welcome to the city of Fort Lauderdale, where we
Say
built
hi.
a jail on $97 million worth of
Oh, it's
waterfront real
opening
estate."
the gate. See?
Yes,
It's
our
opening
jail
for
sits
us.
on $97 million waterfront
Really?
property. Now,
It's a lot of
the
money.
lesson to be learned,
See
if you're
the
going to
bridge
get arrested,
going up for us?
do it in Fort Lauderdale. Right? Not saying intentionally get arrested, but if you're going to do it in Fort Lauderdale. All right? That's the only advice I can give. All right, folks, coming up in front of us is another drawbridge. You know what that means? We have to say hello to our bridge tender. All right?
Okay.
So, at this bridge, we're going to do the same way. On a count of 3 on the right-hand side, as
Yeah, it
loud
will.
as you can, I need everyone to shout, "Hello, Mr. Johnson." All right? On the count of 3 on the right-hand side, "Hello, Mr. Johnson." All right? Big waves, big waves. 1, 2, 3. Hello!
Mr. Johnson.
Very good, very good. Is he waving? Is he waving?
You see us?
No. Uh-oh. That means
Did
he might not
you
have
say
heard us.
something?
Uh-oh. Now you're probably confused. You're Mr. Johnson. What did he
That's
talk about? The
beautiful.
first guy was Mr. Johnson. Believe it or not.
Yeah, so many
during the
bridges.
weekends, it is
Mr.
actually
Johnson
a
is the owner
family-run
of it.
business run by the Johnson family.
That's beautiful.
Come to learn.
Look at that yacht.
Now,
It's for
coming here
sale.
on the right-hand
You
side,
guys
we
gonna
have
buy
the
yacht?
Wharf, and the Wharf is the largest outdoor bar in South Florida. Yes, this is by far the best place to go if you want to grab a drink,
That one is
hang
big
out,
one.
see the water area.
Over there.
Downtown Fort Lauderdale, this is the place
That
to
one
go.
is
The
stays. I
Wharf.
don't know why.
This facility does actually have a capacity of up to 1,200 people. 1,200 people there at that facility. It is incredible.
one over there.
Definitely the #1 place to go out and grab a drink.
Oh.
Again, that is the Wharf. Now, if you look up in front of us, folks, is another drawbridge, but save your breath. This drawbridge is a little bit different than the rest, all right?
Why?
That's because this is actually a train bridge, all right?
Oh.
And because it's a train bridge, we have zero control over it. It's controlled by a computer up in Jacksonville, Florida, meaning if the bridge is up,
But
if
the
it is
train,
up,
though,
if it is down,
that's
it
a
is down.
train.
We have zero control over it whatsoever.
Look at that
Now,
train.
my big question, Does anybody know how we can tell that the train did go by about 10 minutes ago?
I smell it. I smell.
Because the train left its tracks.
Oh.
Oh, I know that was bad. I know that one's really bad. That one's rough.
Yeah, by the house. Pirate Republic.
Coming up here on the right hand side, folks, I do want to point out that red and gray brick walkway here. Now that red and gray brick walkway you're looking at is called the Riverwalk. And the Riverwalk is over 10 miles long with waterfront walkway right through the heart of downtown Fort Lauderdale. It is by far one of the best places to get to get out, see the city, hang out. So I highly recommend checking it out. But the main reason I point this out, the red and gray brick walkway, all the land, materials, and everything used to build it was all donated to the city of Fort Lauderdale by Wayne Huizinga. That man I've been talking about a lot. One of the many, many, many things he has given here to the city.
We're going by the Marina, Jai.
As we're working way forward, we're approaching what we like to call Huizinga Bend or Huizinga Corner. That's because, alright, coming up here on the right hand side, you'll see this big white building with a big yellow arch. And on the side it's going to say IMAX Theater Discovery of Museum and Science by Automation. If you've been listening to my tour, you will know that Wayne Huizinga gave us Automation. He also went ahead and gave us all this here, donated this entire facility to the Fort Lauderdale.
They had a dinner after this. We're gonna go to the island and they had a dinner. They're waiting for us. Yeah, after this, we get off and eat and
coming up the right hand
watch
side
the
as well,
show.
you will see the Huizinga Pavilion, part of the Broward County Performing Arts Center. This here is actually the 7th biggest and busiest performing arts center in the U.S. Highly recommend checking it out. Year-round, they have fantastic shows, musicals, orchestras, performances, concerts, all the above. So if you're looking for a great afternoon, evening, day idea for family, for you and whoever, that is by far the best place to go. Again, it's Broward County Performing Arts Center.
I see a ghost up there.
In the U.S. So highly recommend checking that out.
The ghost. The ghost.
Okay, so coming up here on the right hand side, folks, at this house,
included with the shows.
This marina, there's gonna be this small white sailboat. Now the couple on the sailboat come out every single night to say hello to us, and their names are Dawn and Kelly. So on the right hand side, on a count of 3, as loud as you can, I want everyone to shout, "Hello, Dawn and Kelly." All right, can you do it? All right, Dawn and Kelly on a count of 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Hello! Very good, very good. Give a big wave. Hello. Oh, I love the mask. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Kelly.
What is his name? Not Johnson this time?
Also,
what
folks,
happened to
right
Johnson?
This is another drawbridge. You know what that means? Who are we saying hello to?
Hi, Johnson.
Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, very good. Right hand side on the count of 3. Hello, Mr. Johnson. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Mr. Johnson.
Pretty good. Look up. Is he waving? Is he waving?
Yay.
Good. Let me hear it. Now, so you are probably wondering, okay, it's a family-run business. How are they related? Well, this bridge tender is actually the brother back to the very first bridge we passed through. That second bridge we went through is the cousin to the 2 brothers. So it really is a family-run business. Here on the right-hand side, this is Cooley's Marina, Cooley's Landing. Now, this marina is a little bit different because it's actually a live-aboard marina. You can live on your boats at this marina. Now, take it from me, all right? I spent 3 years of my own life living on a boat, and it was one of the coolest 3 years of my life. I highly recommend you, if you get the chance, take the opportunity, live on a boat. And for one reason, I found that there's the biggest benefit, all right? I'll tell you what that is. I know everybody here has that one neighbor that they just don't like. Everyone's got that neighbor. And when you're on a boat, it's no worries. Start up your motors, untie your engines, move somewhere else, you got new neighbors. Or do what I do. Stay up to around 2, 3, 4 in the morning, take a couple shots of tequila, untie your neighbor's boat, and you got new neighbors in the morning. For legal reasons, that is 100% a joke. Please do not actually do that, all right? It's a joke. Now, coming up here on the right-hand side, you're going to notice something a little bit unusual, right? It's going to be this pink house and a, blue caboose. Yes, there's a pink house with a blue caboose, but what exactly is going on there? Why is that there? What's going on? Now, the pink house and the blue caboose actually has to do with the original owner of the property. His name was Richard Weiner. Now, Richard Weiner
Okay.
didn't trust his house. What I mean, he didn't trust it during storms, hurricanes, flooding. So as a result, he laid out a massive slab of concrete in his backyard, bolted in a train
that a
caboose into the concrete, and turned it into a hurricane bunker. 5 major hurricanes he has rode out inside that train caboose, 2 of which completely demolished his house. That train caboose hasn't gone anywhere. Now, I'm not calling him a
Oh,
complete
it's not a
Florida
duck, it's a
man,
coconut.
but definitely something to be said
Sea
for his
coconut.
mindset there. And building a storm bunker in South Florida, not the worst idea.
It's a nice house.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It's a
hurricanes
modern
are
house.
gonna have bigger, stronger houses. Or I mean, he took the alternative path. Screw the house.
So
Build a
that
small
was a
one.
modern house. Huh?
Now,
I see somebody
wave
inside.
on the left-hand
They're
side.
waving
No,
inside.
no.
He's waving.
Really quickly, another reason I recognize Richard
Yeah.
Wriner's name
No,
is
what's
because
that
Richard
one up
Wright is
there?
actually a very well-known author, specifically known for
Is he a
writing books
ghost?
about the Bermuda
Yeah, they're all
Triangle
nice.
conspiracies, the missing planes,
Nice price
boats,
also.
aliens. So I'm curious, does anybody here believe in all the conspiracies in the Bermuda Triangle? Any believers?
Huh?
Okay, I got a couple. Now, I gotta be honest with you, I don't believe in it. I not one bit. And I'll explain why. All right. Every single year, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars doing research on this very topic. Every single year for the last 5 years, I've sent my mother-in-law on a cruise to the Bermuda Triangle.
Ah,
You know where she is? She came back. All right. So, I don't know. We're gonna try and fire next year, see if that works. Listen. I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. I know I may make jokes and rag my mother-in-law
This
on
one's
my
your
tours.
shadow.
At the end of the day, though, she's truly one of the most important people in my life. I love her to death. She is an
Oh, yeah?
amazing woman. It's her daughter.
for sale.
I'm a little
That's for
iffy
sale,
on that.
Michael. Over there.
My married couples understood that one. Yeah. My wife, by the way,
That's
hates
beautiful.
that joke. Wonder why?
All of this had a swimming pool. Did you notice that? All of the houses
Now,
had a
folks,
swimming pool.
really quickly here on the right-hand side is this kind of house property thing. Now, it's called Little Florida.
Oh, that one
And
is
Little
cute.
Florida.
That one's cute. What's that?
Guys, right there on the park bench, blue shirt with the dog. That's a good friend of mine. His name is Dave. So on the count of 3, I want everyone to shout hello, Dave. All right?
Hello.
1, 2, 3. Hello. Give a big wave. Give a big wave. I
Hi.
have no idea who that man is. Not a clue who he is. Could be Dave. I don't know. Maybe. His name, no, exactly. His name's Dave now. It's now Dave. But no, this property is called Little Florida. Little Florida. You'll notice that the
tiki
house
bar.
itself sits about 5 feet higher than the rest of the property. But that's
Are you
because
enjoying
the
it?
city came to these homeowners about 2.5 years
Yeah, all
ago.
I had a swimming
And so
pool.
listen, your house is no
Another
longer
swimming
safe to
pool
live
over
in.
there.
What do you mean? Anytime there was major storm surge or flooding or raining, their entire property would flood in about 2 to 3 feet of water. So the city said, like, it's no longer safe. So
Mr.
as a
Johnson is
result,
only
the city
for
actually
bridge
made a bulldoze their house and raised the foundation by 5 feet just in order for them to be able to
Look at
continue to
that.
live. There was a huge project, but as part of the requirements
a
to be able
nice
to live
house.
on water, South Florida. Sorry, the captain just got on the earpiece.
No, what's for
sent me
dinner?
To the boat up in front. He's like, yeah, that's a great place to stop.
What's for
That
dinner
boat up in
over
front
there?
decided to just slow down. And I mean, it looks like they're a little distracted.
Nice.
So I
That
think
is
they're having a good time, but, you know, need to keep it moving. You know, I
Yeah,
got a lot of
it
hungry
is.
people here on board, and I don't want to hold them up.
Look at that doggy.
Now, come here to the right-hand side, folks. On the other side of this big white yacht,
Hey, renters.
Hi.
now, this big white house with a black roof there on the right-hand side, that is actually a very, very historic property. Now, I know it may look brand new, but the house underwent a multi-million-dollar remodel about 2 years ago. The reason this house is very historic is because it used to belong to Al Capone. Yes, Al Capone. Now here's the thing, not only did he own this property, he actually owned 14 houses in the state of Florida itself.
Oh, that's a lot.
Right?
14.
But the question is, why? You see, Al Capone, given the kind of person he was, in the middle of his time was also prohibition. But of course, again, being who he was, he had alcohol. So what he did instead of keeping his entire collection of alcohol at one location, he broke it up amongst all his houses. Hold on. I want to be honest, I got to talk about this real quick. So, as you can see, we got this boat coming right at us. We got that other slow boat.
Yeah.
So, and I don't care if they're going to hear me or not, because I know they're going to hear me. This boat right here clearly was not in the radio, because if they were, they would know not to be where they are.
Yeah.
Because this section of the river right in front of us is called the Wiggles. And the Wiggles holds a Guinness World Record for being the tightest, most dangerous, navigable waterway in the U.S. And more accidents have happened right there.
No.
And it is critically important for captains of boats to be on the radio, specifically Channel 9, when they're in maneuver. Because that's how our captains communicate with each other. They figure out, hey, we're going this way, you're going that direction, let's meet here, so we don't wind up crashing into each other.
Oh, what's
when things
that one?
happen, you get that. Luckily,
that-
Captain
what's that
Sean
one?
is a very skilled
Is that a
captain,
smile?
was able to maneuver and put us in position. So we wouldn't hit. But, like I say, he's got a very hard job.
Oh no, rain
and
is
it
here.
Let's
Oh
now
no.
pull on the side.
The rain. Oh. Oh no. Oh my
That
god.
is-
There we go. It's Florida.
Yeah, folks, if you're going to get wet, tuck into the inside of the boat. It's going to be your first line of defense. Tuck into the inner side of the boat, all right?
Rain. Let's move over.
Is that enough?
That rain came out of nowhere.
That's enough.
That's Florida for you. Hey, you don't like the weather? Wait 5 minutes, all right? It'll
Yeah.
change, trust me.
10 minutes. 10 more minutes maybe.
Now, so what I was saying though is this section of the river, the Wiggles, does hold a Guinness World Record for being the tightest, most dangerous navigable waterway in the U.S. More accidents have happened in this part of the river than almost anywhere else in any U.S. waterway. This little quarter mile section, because if you look closely, we only got a couple feet on one side, we only got a couple feet on another side. So imagine that
It's
boat
really high
decided to come
tide
right
again.
around the corner right now, we had nowhere to meet. It'd be a very tough thing to do. So it's critically important that
Yeah,
the
looks
captains
like
are on
it.
the radio so things like that don't happen. Now, I do also just want to point out it is a
Now what?
Sunday.
What the hell is that?
Given it's a
Which
Sunday,
one? I don't know.
Sunday, we do get what we like to call
I don't know what is in there.
warriors. Yeah, they're people who
What's
have
that?
money, they buy a boat, but they have not a cent on how to drive that boat. And 9
no
out of 10
idea.
times something goes wrong.
What's in there?
Yeah, so if you're gonna buy a boat, please know what
kind
you're
of
doing,
thing is
alright?
that? No idea.
Also, it's raining. I'm not sure if we'll get her tonight. On this house here on the right hand side with the big center console, they got this beautiful dog named Lady, but I'm assuming because it's raining, Lady's not gonna come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, no Lady tonight. On the way home, though, we'll look out for her, alright? She's there, I'll point her out. Now, one thing, folks, I did totally forget to mention.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
again,
so
it's
with
raining,
it-
but when the rain stops, if you see people in their yards, in their houses, on their docks, please be sure to wave at everybody you see, alright? Because almost everyone you see is all their local retirees, and that waving is the only exercise they get. So, help us keep our locals healthy. Wave,
That one is
wave,
for Christmas tree.
wave. Yeah, come up here on the left hand side, give a big wave, all right? He's up there in the balcony, just give a big wave, wave.
They're not waving though. Woo!
Now, I do want to point out this neighborhood that
I'm
he's
waving.
in, all right? This is called the River Reach, and the River Reach is the reason it's really cool is because it's a condominium complex, but it's entirely set on a private island. It is technically surrounded by water on all four sides.
It's a
The
little.
solid point is that it is a
Oh, the
private
bridge is
island. So you need to tell your friends and family that you live on a private island. It's the whole selling point. I don't know about you, that does sound pretty cool. If you're looking for a house here in South Florida, definitely something to consider. Live on a private island here, so
This one?
not a bad deal. Now, folks,
That's a lot of money from
coming up in front
15K
of
to
us is another
35K
drop
square
bridge. You know
foot.
what that means? Who
That one is
always
for
seems to
sale.
go to?
30,000 per square foot.
No, you're wrong.
It's a lot of money.
Our bridge tender at this bridge, his name is Irving Schwartz. So on the left-hand side, as loud as you can, hello, Irving Schwartz. On a count of 3, hello, Irving Schwartz, all right? 1,
Oh.
2, 3, hello, Irving Very good, very good. Wait, is he waving?
It's upstairs. I see
So it
him
might not
waving.
be because it's raining. So hopefully you heard us, because if not, you won't open the bridge for us on the way home. So hopefully you did. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, it's the Johnson family. How is Irving Schwartz part of the Johnson family? Well, Irving Schwartz actually married Big Papa Johnson's daughter, Sapphire. All right, Miss Sapphire Johnson, he married her. So technically he is part of the Johnson family. And I have proof for you for all this. Here on the right-hand side of this blue and white yacht, this is the Johnson family yacht purchased for Big Papa Johnson as his retirement gift from the bridge tending business. Yeah, you'll see right there on the side of the boat says Johnson. And he named it after his daughter, Sapphire. So the name of the boat
30
is
cents.
Sapphire, just Sapphire Johnson.
Not
Right there on the
35K
right-hand side.
per square foot.
Now, totally want to switch things up, change the topic. I'm curious, do I have anybody in the house right now from New Jersey? Woo! No one cares, for the record. Right? Just asking, because, no, I'm kidding. But no, here on the right-hand side, you have this barber chair, barber pole. That is son
That's
of a
a nice,
barber from Pittman, New Jersey. Yes, that's your neighbor, son of a barber from Pittman, New Jersey. Now, here's what I love about the city of Fort Lauderdale. You can do whatever you want. Get dinner on the water, get gas on the water, get drunk on the water, go to jail on the water, get your haircut on the water. Now,
Almost there. No one cares
now,
yet.
it is true, if you tie up to the dock, you hop in that barber chair, he will come out and he will cut your hair. But the best part, he will not charge you a penny. All right, the reason, he is not licensed in the state of Florida, he's only licensed in New Jersey, so legally he cannot charge you money. However, all he does ask, all right, is in exchange, all you do is bring him a pint of rum. Right? That's all he asks is bring me a pint of rum. My only word of advice, go very early in the morning. Right? Well, they're too late in the afternoon, you're better off just going to cost cutters, all right? Just go to cost cutters. But nonetheless, yeah. Now, I'm really hoping that this rain does not put a damper on this next house, because I'm hoping we get all of them tonight. This next house coming up on the left-hand side has 6
This one is
golden
older. Look,
retrievers.
maybe abandoned already.
They have 6. So I'm hoping that they will still let the dogs out even though it's raining. So I'm praying that they do. In a second here, I imagine Captain C is gonna honk the horn, and hopefully we get see there's the horn. Woof, woof. Let's see. Any dogs tonight? Hello.
Which house?
Doggies.
Which one is that?
Hello. All right, we got one. We got one. Alright, we got it for a second. We're like, oh, it's outside. Never mind, it's raining. Go back in. Forget that. See, I'm not lying.
So
6
cute.
retrievers there. It was all 6.
Yeah.
I'm cute.
Right down to earth, honestly. This one,
Yeah.
single favorite house on the entire trip, by far. Big wave on the right hand side. Remember, you got to keep them healthy. Wave. No. Now, I do want to quickly talk about this neighborhood, because if you look closely, a lot of these homes, you know, they're not as big and crazy and
business.
extravagant as the beginning of the trip. They're still nice homes, but some of these homes have 2, 3 boats in their backyard, or they got really big boats in the yard. So what's going on? Well, you see, this section of the neighborhood is what we call our working class millionaires. Still very successful people, but they're going to be your lawyers, your doctors, your jungle queen commentators, depending on how I do tonight. No, they're the working class people. They're very hardworking people. However, they're also extremely smart. All right, they didn't buy these boats. All right, they don't want to own a boat because boats are expensive. They're a lot of work. What they're doing is they're renting out their dock space to the boat owner. They could charge around $4,000 to $6,000 a month per boat that they put in their dock. You manage to fit 2, 3 boats in your backyard. That's paying your mortgage, your homeowner, your brand new BMW. I mean, your weekend, away, it pays for all that. So, something I highly recommend considering if you ever buy property in South Florida. If you got a big waterfront lot, rent out that dock space. Have the house pay for itself. Now, folks, coming up in front of us, all right, this is by far my single favorite part of the entire trip. All right, if you like boats, if you like yachts, this is the single place to be. All right, this is the single most densely vessel populated marina, arguably in the world.
Wow.
All right, it is called LMC, Lauderdale, or big wave, Lauderdale Marine Center. Right? And they specialize on working
Almost
on
there.
yachts up to 200 feet long. All right, it is
So it's
over
a lot
a
of money.
mile long of boats, over 90 square acres of marine shipyard.
Really?
This is boating heaven. As far as you guys can see, it's boat after
Look at
boat
this
after boat after
expensive
boat
boats
after
in
boat. All right.
Back then they didn't know me.
Now.
They all are.
This is the boat.
Alright, so I see one cool boat that I actually do want to quickly talk about.
That one is so
It's going to be a little tricky to see. It's going to be on the right hand side. It's kind of hard to see with the covers here in the front. But it's going to be that red and white yacht way up there, right? You can't miss it. It is a bright red, the only red yacht in this entire marina. Coming up here on the right hand side.
You're gonna
Now,
buy some boats.
the owner of this yacht, the boat's name is Happy
Oh my
Lee.
God, so
The owner of that
Look
yacht
at this expensive boat.
paid around $9.5 million for the boat.
Look at this one.
Right?
Oh
He
my
spent
God.
$9 million on the boat. Here's where it gets worse. He bought that boat very much used. Here's where it gets worse. Wait, forget that. Left hand side, see that pirate ship looking boat? That used to be Johnny Depp's yacht. Right? That is, that used to be Johnny Depp's yacht. That's serious. Sorry. So, back to this one. This yacht, he paid $9 million for it. That red paint job cost him $18 million.
Wow. 18
Because
million.
he had to pay Ferrari $18 million for legal use to be able to paint his yacht the signature color Ferrari Farini red. Yes, he paid double for the paint that he did for the boat. A little extreme and ridiculous if you ask me, but it is what it is. Now, quickly, I'm curious, by show of hands, who here would like to own one of these yachts? I see a fair amount of people. See, you're saying too much work. I agree with you there. You don't want to, you're like, no. No, but for those who do want to own a yacht, all right, let's talk a little bit about what it will cost to own one of these yachts, all right? What would it cost? Now, let's say we take the average yacht of around 150 feet, give or take. All right.
Wow.
If we want to buy that yacht brand new, we're looking around
That one's
$30
brand
to
new over
$40
there.
million brand new price tag out the door for a
40
yacht.
million?
All right. Now that $40 million that we spend on that yacht, that is the cheapest part of owning that boat. All right. There are four major components that go into owning and operating one of these boats. You have your dockage, you have your crew, you have your fuel, and you have your annual maintenance. Right?
Sunset,
Dockage.
guys.
For a boat of around 150 feet at a marina like this, they're going to charge $20 to $25 per foot of that boat per night.
My goodness.
Do the math on 30 days, do the math on an entire year of having to dock that boat.
It's a boat. Look at this.
Next up, crew. The average boat of this size is going to hold roughly 6 to 8 crew members. All right, the average crew member
That's a lot.
salary in the industry is around $80,000 a person, times 6 to 8 people. All right.
Yes.
Next up, fuel. Fuel. Most of these yachts are going to hold roughly 10 to 15,000 gallons of fuel. 10 to 15,000 gallons of fuel. Here's the thing. If you're using that boat, the fuel will last you about 1 month. So we're
That's
considering
it.
this a monthly expense. 10 to
It's a lot of money.
15,000 gallons at $7 a gallon average price for marine diesel. Do the math. Oh yeah, exactly. The last and final thing, all right, the annual maintenance. The annual maintenance generally costs around 20 to 25% of the original cost of the boat.
Wow.
So we're going to be paying right around $6, $8, $10 million depending on the boat for annual maintenance, just to keep it
Just to
running.
put it-
After
this
5 years, we have
Yeah.
paid more in maintenance and operational fees than
a lot
we
of
did to
money.
buy the boat. So I do want to quickly ask the question, who here still wants to own a yacht?
No.
See, not as many hands went up that time. It's a couple of hands. I see you back there, all right? My whole point of me telling you this is not to put you
What's his
down,
name, Emma?
but it's to prepare you for the day
It's
you
a
go to
big
buy
one.
one.
Oh my God.
All right, just know what you're getting into. These things are beautiful, but I'll be honest, they're very expensive. Not just buying it, running.
Look at that. Inside.
Now, folks, I do want to quickly point out where we are, all right?
We're gonna
So,
end.
this bridge bridge that we're passing under right now is called I-95 Freeway. Right, this is I-95 Freeway directly above us. So to give a little bit of perspective as to where we left from,
That's the
all the way
I-95.
out by, you know, the ocean front, to where we've kind of wheeled our way through the river to where we are now. Right? As the crow flies, it's about 3.5 miles. All right. For a car to drive here, you're looking around 10 to 15 minutes. For a boat to get here, it has taken us almost an hour to get where we are. Right?
Wow.
We left at 6. Yep, it's 10 minutes to 7, so it's taken us 50 minutes to get where we are right now. Just to give a little perspective of where we left from to where we are now. Also, for the record, getting a beautiful sunset here. I didn't even realize that until I'm like seeing all those people take pictures. Wow. Big wave on the left hand side. Now, let's get
This
back
is
to
so
the cool
close.
pictures of all the- Wow. Big wave on the left hand side. Now, let's get
This
back
is
to the
so
cool pictures
close.
of all the- there. Now, the good news, right?
We're almost
Because
here.
we just passed under I-95 freeway, means we're about 3 minutes away from the island. All right, which brings me to my first question. All right, who here is still having a fun time? Yeah. All right. Second question: who's still hungry?
Me, I'm hungry.
Now, before
didn't
I
eat
let you go, I do have to go over a
didn't eat
couple
yet.
very important announcements. First and
Yeah.
foremost, for your safety
Yeah,
and the
we're
safety
done.
of the crew, please remain seated.
We're on the
Right?
island now.
Sometimes, all right, Captain Scene, he is a very still
We're gonna
captain,
eat.
as you've already seen, but sometimes we do bump the dock. For your safety and the safety of the crew, please remain seated until the boat is fully tied up and the ramps are on.
I'm hungry.
Once you are off the boat, all right, you then want to go straight to the dining room. We only serve food for the first 45 minutes that you're on the property.
I'm
Don't walk
hungry.
around the island. Don't walk around and see all the animals. Please go straight to the dining room. Get your fix of chicken, get your fix of
I
ribs.
am hungry.
Once you have enough to eat, you then have plenty of time to walk around the property. However, from 8 o'clock to 8:30, from 8 to 8:30 is our 30-minute Polynesian Fire Dancer show, Ignite the
That fire
Night.
done so.
Do not miss that. It's a really fun show. Again, from 8 o'clock to 8:30, Ignite the Night with the Polynesian Fire Dancer show.
Okay.
Also, another
Yes.
quick question. Who here has a sweet tooth?
Everybody.
I know y'all do. Now, good news. We do have a lot of different choices for sweets. We have an ice cream bar.
Yeah.
We also have, well, soft serve ice cream. We also have one of
sounds
those
good.
ice cream carts with different kind of frozen pre-packaged ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream,
But
yummy.
my personal favorite, we have personal size mini bunk cakes. All right, you know that brand, Nothing
rain,
Bunk
so it's
Cakes.
wet in here.
We got a bunch of different flavors, a bunch of different types. Highly recommend checking those out. Those are absolutely delicious. To find that, all you have to do is ask the island staff, and they will happily direct you and help you get a bunk cake.
Oh.
Last but not least, all right, smokers, smoke them if you've got them, but please do it in our one
over.
designated smoking section. To find that
I'm
smoking
pleased.
section, you will look for the big bar at the island. Right beside that bar is a wall with a bunch of history and photos of the Jungle Queen, so we call it the history wall. Between the history wall and the bar is a group of tables and benches and ash stacks.
Welcome,
That is
what?
the only acceptable smoking zone.
It's a
Do
park.
not smoke in
Oh,
the
this is a
dining room.
trailer
Do
park?
not smoke in the show area. Do not smoke on the dock or by the boat.
Looks like
Other than
a
that,
trailer
folks,
park.
who's ready to go have a fun time on the Jungle Queen Island? Yeah? All right. Once again, folks, hope you've enjoyed my commentary so far. Enjoy dinner, enjoy the show, and I'll see you folks here when it's all
Later.
done. Thank you.
Bye, Michael. Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining. See ya.